Yo, what's going on, guys, man? It's your boy Mickal now, aka Missing Nap here, bombing in today's video, man. We got the disappearance of Corbin Johnson, man. Shout out to Trap Lord Ross. The original link will be down below in the description, man. But we're on the road to 700 subs, man. So yeah, I'm not taking credit for this video. I'm just simply reacting to a video which I know is protected by fair use. So I'm just reacting. Please stop commenting about do my own research. I'm just reacting to a video. That's what I do. I react to videos. Please leave me alone in the comments, please.
On the 7th of May 2019, Foolio's close friend and collaborator, 19-year-old Tiki, or T-Shots, is shot in a tan SUV at the 5900 block of Christabel Avenue, just north of the Hilltop Village apartments. Tiki's passing wasn't announced until nearly a month after the incident. However, if you wanted to know the news early, you would only have to go and have a look at Queso's social media, where he appeared holding an assault rifle and quoting one of Tiki's lyrics.
Big lock on me, ain't got no safety. Big lock on me, don't got no safety.
In the months following Tiki's slaying, countless disses against him made their way into ATK's music, dissing the fallen op and saying they're smoking him. Of course, Tiki was one of those names, along with Bibi, who was famously disrespected on Who I Smoke. Thing is though,
one song, Who I Smoke. Hey, bro, that song went crazy. It went big in, what was that, 2020, 2021?
Around this time, the ATK shooters were very active. And it wasn't just their enemies being targeted, it was the families of their enemies too. Also in May 2019, KTA shooters attempt to silence the sister of Zion Brown, with this going down on the 2-year anniversary of the Zion assassination. Remember at the start of this story when Zion Brown's shooter was identified as Trey Shorty by Brown's 16-year-old sister, who was also hit? Well, she had actually made a pretty brave post on Facebook, calling out Trey Shorty as the shooter and saying that the
damn, that's probably why they tried to kill her, bro. They're sure to kill my brother, and he shot my cousin. She is so much pain right now. He shot me. I can barely walk. Okay, I can't hold it no more. Hold it in. No more police not doing their fucking job. We didn't deserve this shit. I fucking mom keep crying up. Let's kill out the street. Oh, so she was being quiet. So she was staying quiet for that time.
And well, in a hit apparently ordered from jail by Zion's killer himself, in an attempt to silence Zion's sister from speaking out publicly and testifying at trial, she was shot 14 times.
McFadden says in retaliation to her son's murder 2 years ago, her daughter was shot 14 times in May. She believes her daughter was targeted.
He was murdered by someone from their gang, and that person was sending messages from the jail threatening that if my daughter goes to trial, that he would get somebody to kill her.
Now, the young lady fortunately survived this assassination attempt, and ATKYBZ, real name Caleb Sheffield, ends up getting arrested for this shooting. But in a shock twist, only 18 days...
Hey, I'm glad she's alive, man. I understand they want to go out of jail, but if you did a murder and you doing this, you're trying to silence the victims, like, I mean, that's on your fault. You went over there and killed the man. For what?
Days after he's arrested, charges are dropped after he provides an airtight alibi and video footage proving that he was in Orlando at the time of the shooting.
17-year-old Caleb Sheffield is set free 18 days after he was booked into Duval County Jail on 4 counts of attempted murder. Sources tell News4Jax a video proves Sheffield...
4 counts of attempted murder? Yeah, see, that's the thing. Sometimes if police don't have no evidence, they'll literally just charge it on somebody, and the whole time they
was in Orlando at the time of the shooting.
If he's not the shooter, then that means the real one is still out there.
Now, just when you thought this beef couldn't get more dark, do you remember a young man by the name of Corbin who went missing about a year earlier? Well, in July 2019, Corbin is found under tragic circumstances. According to police, his skeletal remains were found in a wooded area in northwest Jacksonville.
Corbin...
His what? His skeletal remains? Bro, what? What? His skeletal remains? I don't know what to say, but that's just... I mean, like his bones and all, like, what? What they do to him, bro? Like...
Johnson's family reported him missing July 13th, 2018. The 18-year-old disappeared not long after a job interview. Now, 1 year later, his case is being investigated as a murder.
Corbin Johnson was last seen alive in July of last year. Then last Friday, a man discovered the victim's skeletal remains in a wooded area of northwest Jacksonville off Utsey Road.
Sky 4 flew over the scene as police investigated. You can see multiple yellow evidence markers and a dog sniffing around the wooded area.
That's the thing about missing person cases, bro. Like, if people have been missing over a year and stuff like that and you can't find them, usually that means they're dead. But sometimes they do be alive, but it's really 50-50, bro. It's really 50-50, man, with it.
Now, the loss of Corbin is why some ATK members rep S4C, or Spaz for Corbin, and Folio would later speak on what happened to Corbin in a pretty disrespectful tone, saying what happened to Corbin is his worst fear.
This is my worst fear, bro. If you're going news for Jax, bro, the nigga Corbin really did got kidnapped. Like, I know, he got abducted. Do you know how much sense that make? Because when you grown, you get abducted. You don't get kidnapped, like, type shit. That man got abducted, real like. That's my worst fear, a nigga kidnapping me. I swear to God, bro. Like, I swear to God, on the news it said that man bones got found. Like, that man bones got.
So, pretty much they took him, kidnapped him. What do you want to say, abducted? And pretty much, it just really sounds like they really tortured him. That's what it really sounds like. It just sounds like they tortured him and did him the worst way. That's what it really sounds like to me.
I swear to God. They said a nigga was mowing the line and ran over that man bones. I swear to God, I ain't making this shit up. No cap. You gonna news for Jax right now. Nigga was mowing the line and found that man bones. I swear to God, no cap. Why I be down for nigga kidnap me, but I'm finna kick, scream, and
holler. You got people in the comments laughing like,
bite your ass, pinch your ass, I'm finna do whatever, man. Nigga ain't kidnapping me, bro. That nigga Corbin got kidnapped. Real boy, ain't none of my niggas getting kidnapped, bro. Real shit, bro.
Now, with that kind of energy floating around, then it's no surprise that there was some heavy disrespect incoming from the other side. And in September 2019, Queso would make the news. But this time, not for a grisly crime, but instead getting inducted into the Self-Snitching Hall of Fame by attempting to release a music project with this cover. Yes, Queso took to Instagram.
Yeah, he did self-snitch on himself, bro. He put a cover, bro. He did a cover of all like his dead ops, people that all his dead baby out, like, bro.
To announce the pending release of his new project titled The Baby Out, that came along with a front cover that depicts Queso and ATKYBZ quite literally smoking the dead ops, with these people all being pictured and named as Dirk, Vontae, Zion Brown, Bibby, and Trey D, all close friends of Folio's who have lost their lives. But really, it's Bibby who is the centerpiece, and let's not forget, people, Queso is literally sat in jail right now, charged with the murder of Bibby. I've got to say, this is probably the...
And I'm pretty sure he didn't Queso get convicted and guilty of the Bibby murder? Because remember in the songs he was talking about Bibby a lot, and then they just put it together. If he would have kept his mouth shut, he'd probably be out now, but still though, they probably come on.
The first time in rap history that the front cover of a project has been so disrespectful, it has literally made the news. Because this cover caused an enormous uproar in the Jacksonville community, and I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if this front cover itself, quite literally, didn't play a significant role in the investigation against Queso for Bibby's murder.
A controversial rap album cover is making its way.
It probably did though, because remember in songs, he was talking about Bibby this and Bibby that in his songs. Then like, eventually, bro, doing that, you're pretty much self-snitching on yourself, pretty much saying that you had something to do with the
way around social media. The cover shows pictures of men who have been murdered in Jacksonville. Local rapper Queso posted the picture to Instagram.
The caption on the post says, "Y'all DM ATKYBZ and tell him to drop dead and I'ma drop it tonight." This album cover, a local rapper named Queso posted on Instagram Monday, is frustrating for parents like Benetta McFadden. Her son Zion Brown is on the cover.
That's probably sad though, too though. And as a parent, losing your son into the gang violence too, and then this, but then I feel like it falls on the parents. Like you should help your kids into a different direction, like maybe school, hoping, anything, rapping, like anything. But I feel like it falls on the parents too. Like I understand, but you have to really teach your kids and really help your kids so they don't fall into that direction. You feel me? But then sometimes kids now really don't listen, but it's
cover. She says he and some of the other men in the picture were murdered.
It hurts my heart, like, to see my son on there as a joke.
Brown's mother is outraged.
And I don't think Zion, the person could kill. I don't think he had nothing to do with the gang stuff. Nothing. I still don't know why they killed him. I feel like he had really nothing to do with that. You feel me?
Feels like the local rappers are.
But then you'll never know, because sometimes when people get killed, people say, "Oh, he's innocent. He didn't do it." And then sometimes they really do be in the street life. Just they didn't really tell the people and all that. You feel me?
Glorifying these murders by putting the victims' faces on the album cover. It's unclear if the rappers are directly linked to these murders.
Now, in response to the uproar in the community over this cover, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office begun to look much harder at Queso and the people around him. And eventually this extra attention would lead to some arrests, but not for quite some time. And so the violence in the street would continue, as did the disrespect for the ops on social media. And even with all the added attention of the authorities and literally being on the news from this album cover, Queso didn't think for a second to switch up and act smarter. No, in October, Queso would use...
Even Trap Lord Ross is saying that, like, I get it, he was your op, but like, you have to be smart with it. Like, if you keep on saying baby this and baby that every single time in a song, you already know the feds are watching. The feds are always watching everything. Sometimes they literally have like a task force for like these music videos to make sure to see if they're still snitching on a murder case that they maybe have on. So sometimes they don't have no evidence. Sometimes rappers will literally self-snitch on themselves or self-snitch on one of their homies or something like that. You feel me? Like, he should have been smarter with it, but sometimes these rappers are not really that smart. And sometimes they do this because why? They want to show people that, oh, they really like that, they gangster, you feel me? But you got to be smart with it.
The news clip about his incredibly incriminating front cover as an intro for the music video of his new song, Queso Bitch. Yet another masterclass in self-snitching. Queso rapped countless times that he was smoking Dirk and Bibby, as well as saying Bibby had a closed casket, I'm not surprised, and suggesting that he had shot at Y&R Mookie with a Draco. Now, Y&R Mookie actually clapped back on the song Gangster Talk, dropping the lyric, pulled up on him at the red light, went to ripping in this shit. A line which had a lot of people...
Look, they going song to song, self-snitching on themselves, like...
suggesting that maybe he had something to do with that shooting that left 3 of Ace's friends deceased. Anywho, meanwhile in November 2019, at least Young and Ace is staying focused on the music, releasing dope projects like Step Harder, leaving the street business to Queso. However, with all of that extra attention Queso was attracting in the streets with his criminal activities, or on the news with his disrespectful music, and well, it wouldn't take long for karma to catch up with him and his family, provoking a serious response.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, man. That's really the video of the disciplines of Corbin Johnson, man. RP to him, man. RP to the people that lost their life in the Jacksonville war. Even the people on the cover art. RP to them too, man. We gotta stop killing each other and stop doing this. We are stronger together than apart. I'm gonna keep saying it every time, man. Shout out to Trap Lord Ross. The original link will be down. The original video will be linked down in the description. Make sure y'all go to sub to Trap Lord Ross, man. And I'll see y'all until the next one.